this your boy Oscino Fly, back with another review. Actually a couple of reviews, since there's been like a slew of albums that's just dropped. I done listened to them all. I would think I was gonna do these one by one, but I was like, you know what? Because there's some here and there's some there that I still want to get to. I'm gonna just rapid fire a couple of these. So here are my quick reviews about a couple ones, starting with the Carter V. After 7 long years, Lil Wayne is back, and the long awaited Carter V that a lot of people have been waiting on. And I'm gonna tell you what, Wayne looks like he in his bag. I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple songs that is dated, but you know, more than enough. Everything hits on this thing, especially Don't Cry with XXXTentacion. Rest in peace. When you first hear Don't Cry with XXXTentacion, you might cry. I don't know. Even though the song is called Don't Cry, it's like he sings that song so hard that you just like, damn, this man is just like, it's just hard. It's just, he like sang his heart out on that one. And you got a bunch of other hits, like there's Uproar. The one with Nicki Minaj is good. Nicki Minaj has come a long way with her singing. I would say this, surprised Drake is not on there, but I think he said there's some sampling on there. I'm also surprised 2 Chainz is not on here. Mona Lisa with Kendrick Lamar is a really fucking good song. Kendrick does not disappoint as always. Let It Fly with Travis Scott. It's a bunch of really good songs that are more hit or miss. The one with Ashanti, even though I like hearing Ashanti's voice, that one is really dated. So overall, I like to see Wayne back in this form, and I think it's really good for him. Hopefully, like, now that he's free of all this cash money shit and he can like finally drop albums like he wanted to, maybe we'll see more from Wayne, and maybe, you know, he'll bring out some more quality good music. Good to see Wayne back. I'll give this one 8 out of 10. My next review is Russ in his album Zoo. Let me say this, I only listened to one song from Russ, and that was Losing Control. It's a great song. I really like that song. I've heard him on a couple freestyles, heard a couple cyphers. I think he's very talented. I think he's really talented. Even when I go through Zoo, it's a okay album, but it just doesn't stand out. Like, which is sad because he's doing everything, like he's giving you concept, he's giving you different feels, he's giving you the singing, he's giving you the rapping, and you know, a lot of people try to discredit about him going against mumble rappers. He does have but Russ does have a following, so I think it's okay with him. And he's not really washed up. My problem with this album is just that nothing stands out. But it's good, but nothing stands out. And I think that's going to be Russ's problem throughout the whole thing. I thought Outlaw was good. Miss You Crazy, that was a really okay song. Like Last Forever with Rick Ross really came through. I can deal with this album, but I don't know if it has the big replay value that Russ wants. If you listen to it, if you like Russ, you'll like this, but I don't think he's convincing other people that he should be the one you should be listening to instead of these other mumble rappers. So with that, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. The next album that I want to talk about is Black's East Atlanta Love Letter. I used to say R&B is dead. I still think, well, I don't want to say it's dead, but it's definitely on life support. I don't think it's that profitable. I think the only people that was keeping it alive is like Trey Songz and Chris Brown. Do listen to other R&B artists that come up. And you know, a 7th Streeter is cool. People like 7th Streeter. There's, you know, SZA, she put out a great album. Other people is like Neo Soul, is not really R&B, it's mostly Neo Soul. I don't know if you really count that as the same, but it's just here and there. But Black, at least for this year, has the best R&B album I've heard in a long time. Black is talented. Even from, I've heard him before, but you know, and I know he has other work, but this is actually also my first time listening to Black. And I thought he was talented before, but I just never got around to this. So I feel when I heard East Atlanta Love Letter, this is really good. The production is very good. He has a song with J. Cole, Pretty Little Fears. That one is real. That one's really good. I think Black really like gives you all in this one, in this album, especially on songs like him and Offset Balenciaga Challenge. I think it's one of his more poppy songs, but at the same time it works. It's like if I could hear this in like the radio or the club somewhere, I feel like this would definitely like be a banger. Overall, he has the best R&B album this year. No cap. I don't think there's nothing else topping this album. This definitely has high replay values. You're gonna be going through this. You're gonna be, if you want to chill with your girl, this is definitely the album you want to really put on. So I'm giving this one a 8.5 out of 10. And our last quick review is Kevin Gates Luca Brasi 3. Now, I've been a fan of Kevin Gates ever since he dropped. I just like his rap voice. I like his cadence. I like everything about him. I even like when he talks in the interviews. You know, some people call him a smart dumb nigga. Some people like he makes sense. The other times he's like, what the hell are you talking about? I think Kevin Gates is a very entertaining character. I like his Luca Brasi series, and especially Luca Brasi 1. I think his first Luca Brasi was really good. Luca Brasi 2 was good too. Luca Brasi 3 is really good. It's standing in the middle, but at the same time, I haven't heard Kevin Gates in a long time, and every track goes hard. He's like back in full form. Like he was rapping like, I need to show these niggas like if they forgot somebody, it's like you need some real nigga shit up here. That's how Kevin Gates is rapping over here. Especially like Money Long, when you talk about your money long but my dick longer. He got this cocaine talk. I done killed niggas. He playing retarded out here. In God We Trust. It's just one of his big bangers to me. Is a really good produced. It's really produced well, and it just goes hard. Overall, Kevin Gates, he gives you what Kevin Gates gives you, and that's really all I can ask for Kevin Gates. I don't think he doesn't have to experiment out so much. So it's like a person like Kevin Gates, I expect this from, and I feel like if he keeps working on stuff like this and brings it to a whole higher level, he's like, we got something with Kevin Gates. He probably go down as one of the great rappers of the South. Overall, I give this one a 8 out of 10 as well. That's it for my reviews. My next review will probably be Logic, Young Sinatra 4. Be on the lookout for that. Let me know what you think of all these albums, if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Leave it in the comment section. Till then, my name is Oscino Fly. Out. Peace.